Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today I'm going to review a beer from France, craft beer, blonde, Biere de Gorges, Mille de la Aven, whatever it is, de Valenço, Saffron de Foca Liqueur. Well, I don't know my French anyway. I used to years ago, but not anymore. So it's a blonde. It's a craft beer. 5.6%. Now the last beer I had from France, a father-in-law bought 4 back. It was another one of these little beauties, and I opened it and it exploded all over me chuffing beer room shed. So, I mean, look, it's not in that type of bottle. That should have given some hint, you know. So, I'll be tentatively opening this. So if I swear, I do apologise, but we shall see. So anyway, we'll crack it open. I've got a couple of reviews off the internet, and we'll see how it goes. And I'm just bracing myself for an inevitable gushing. Hey, it's not a gusher. That's a good. Right, there's the pour. So, even pouring it on its side, it has got the biggest edge I've ever seen in a while. And the amount of carbonation in this bottle is astounding. From the bottom, you know, it is just. Luckily, the head's dissipating pretty quickly. Well, hopefully, but I've got to try and get the rest in. Look at that. So I'll try and get a smell from it. So, on here, on ratebeer.com, they've got Le Biere de Gorges Blonde IPA, brewed by Brasserie Verdon, Saint Martin de Bromes in France. 2.93 out of 5 from 2 ratings. This is the blonde version, so it's exactly what it is. I'm going to have to leave that for a minute, just let it cool down. So, this, both from one from this year, one from a few days ago, one from last year. Bottle bought at the store, at the store of a vineyard in Ramatuelle. They knew nothing of the beers they were selling. Probably know more about champagnes and wine more than likely. All beers from Gorges had some sort of herb or fruit in it. This was no different, with tangerine added to an IPA. I'm not a fan of tangerine in my beer, and it was very present here. Certainly in the flavour. There was very little to balance the tangerine, so no real hoppy bitterness to speak of. It was not a bad beer, although it was very yeasty, but just not to my liking that much. So the second review, dark orange colour with a huge amount of yeast chunks coming from the bottle. Tangerine is listed among the ingredients, and it's certainly a prominent part of the flavour. Light bitterness in the finish. So looking at it, you can still see the carbonation from the bottom. It's really strong carbonation. Smell wise, all I can get is basically yeast. Let's give it a taste. It's yeasty, and there is tangerine there. I don't know if I just got some peel in my mouth or whether it was already in my mouth from something I've had. I'll have a bit more. Pour the rest out. Let it get used to my shall I say, let my palate get used to it. Wow, the strength. God, you can really taste the strength in it. You know, that 5.6% for me tastes like something like a 7. Can't read the writing, it's too damn small. So the bottle's all in French. It's in date for 2 years, so no problems with date. Oh, let's take a journey. Oh my God! Let me just shut my door again. One of the best days for doing washing, because it will dry in about 20 minutes. So yeah, it does say slightly orange taste there, and tangerine, but the writing's so damn dinkum. Let's see if I can use the camera to pan in. The only good thing about these cameras on phones these days, you can pan in. So if I pan in on that, bugger, camera's gone off now. Stay there. Stay. Bottle. Right, so that's it. Oh. Let's take a journey into the country of flavours. This, oh you, God's sakes. With this tasting blonde beer with lavender honey from of the tray of Valansol, and with the saffron from Verquelquer. Our beer, with its slightly orange combined dress and its multifaceted taste, all in conjunction with the sharpness of its bubbles and its light bitterness, reminds us of the authenticity of craft character. So yeah, so it's got a bit of lavender in, bit of orange. Certainly a cloudy beer. That's so obviously from the bottom. It must be bottle fermented beer, because now it's cloudy as God's sakes. Still no real. There's a touch of orange in the smell. A touch. Get a hint of lavender. You know, there's a hint there. It's very, very cloudy now. So, might pay not just to put that last little bit in. I don't care about sediment in the bottles, because the sediment is the flavour that's in the pint anyway, so it doesn't really concern me. And I'm a home brewer, so I've brewed enough beers with sediment in, so, and wines. As I got to the end, got a good wallop of orange then, obviously from the sediment. So yeah, nice enough beer. It's one of them, glad I've tried it. Wow, the strength, wow, really strong. You know, I did a review of Shipsterns, which is an Aldi John Smith's clone by looks of things. And this Biere de Gorges, yeah, it packs a punch, you know. If someone had said to me, what do you think the strength of that is? I would have said about 7%, 7.2. It's 5.6. So unless, while it's been fermenting in the bottle, it's got more of a kick to it, God knows, you know. But quite a nice tasting beer. Lovely to taste beers from different parts of the world. Obviously from France. My father-in-law said it was called the Grand Canyon. I can't see any reference to Grand Canyon on there, unless that's what the French words mean. Anybody wants to translate for me and put me right, please do so. So, out of 5. I'm going to give it a nice 4 out of 5. I thought it was an interesting beer. I wouldn't go any higher than that. The taste against what I thought the strength was, very strange how it feels, and much stronger, you know. And I don't have any more because I'm going out boozing tonight, so, you know, that's by the by. Thanks for watching. See you soon.